Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome back to my YouTube channel, your favorite channel, the Powerhouse Ideas. Just like the regular series, I'll be discussing about Nifty 50 analysis for tomorrow. Earlier I was not going to make a video, but I received so many messages in the Telegram in my inbox that I just updated that I'm not making a video for tomorrow, and I got so many messages in the inbox. So that is the reason I spared out some time and is making the video. But I actually did not have time today, and I was skipping the video analysis for today. But then said, let's devote half an hour for you guys for today also, and let's not skip and break the content. So let us start quickly and discuss that what we discussed yesterday, and what happened today. कल हमने clearly ये बात की थी. I will be purposely making this video in Hindi only because most of the subscribers request me that also make a video in Hindi. So I'll be mixing the stuff. I'll be including Hindi and English both so that everyone can understand. So yesterday we discussed कि market is following a kind of a pattern. Market एक pattern follow कर रहा है जो मैंने आपके साथ pattern share किया था. I shared this pattern yesterday. You can see it over here. Let me reset the chart. आप screen पे clearly देख सकते हो that market is following a range pattern. I also informed you yesterday. मैंने बहुत clearly आपको कल बोला था that if market opens flat and start moving upwards, you can take a PE. In the very first 5 minutes, market reached the target. I told you that the first target shall be the top of the pattern, and then even if it breaks out, अगर ये breakout करता भी है, this red area over here, which I am giving you from the last 3-4 days, will be holding importance. And market exactly reversed from that area, giving proper price action. Many people minted money over here. Many people made money over here. Many people made money over here. Then some of the people also made money over here. I personally also made some money over here because the options premium did not move much, but yes, some of the money I made over here as well. I also made money at this location. I did not sold it at here. I sold it over here. So I also made some money with the analysis which I shared it with you guys, right? So this was the analysis. During the day, our analysis which we did yesterday went perfectly fine. Most of the YouTubers, most of the Telegram channels, the groups which you follow, you must have seen, were like having an expectation that today will be having a trending day. So trending day तो नहीं रहा market के अंदर. Market stayed range bound. जहां से शुरू हुई वहां पे ही खत्म हो गई. ठीक है. So how do I predict all this? How do I do it with perfection every time? Not every time, most of the time. How do I do it with perfection? The reason is because I don't keep emotions in my mind. When I am reading the chart, I follow what the chart is saying to me. I don't expect that up market ऊपर जा रही है and it should continuously go up. I don't expect like this. I continuously follow the chart. If chart is giving me a signal that it can fall from here, I will exit. Even if my profit is very small and every other YouTuber, every other trader is bullish, but if the chart is saying that bearish sentiments are coming, I will exit, because that is the most important part. If emotions are controlling you, then that will stop you from trading. Psychology पे काम करना is very much important in trading, and it's like one of the most important thing. Few days ago I took a trade when it gave me a signal that current charts पे weakness है. Trend was positive, but charts पे weakness दिखी मुझे. There were some patterns which I regularly follow, वो दिखे मुझे, and I quickly exited. And the good part was वहां से stock गिर गया, वहां से वो index गिर गया, and that I felt happy about, that I did not let my emotions कि मुझे आज बड़ा profit कमाना है on my mind. I just took few points from the index and sit quietly for the entire day. Because मेरा एनालिसिस एक बार गलत हो चुका है, मैं दोबारा मार्केट से फाइट नहीं करूंगा. This is where I control my emotions. Once I take a trade, I stay away. This is what you guys should also do. Focus on psychology. That is very important. Patterns, trading, everything I teach you in a very well elaborated manner. But what you need to do is focus on your psychology. Because इस पे आप लोग काम कर सकते हो. मैं नहीं कर सकता आपके साथ. आपको कंट्रोल करना अपने इमोशंस को, आपको कंट्रोल करना अपने ग्रीड को, अपने फियर को. मैं नहीं कर सकता, करण नहीं कर सकता, कोई भी और यूट्यूब चैनल नहीं कर सकता. ठीक है. अब ड्यूरिंग द डे व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू एग्जैक्टली एट दिस कैंडल that You should stay cautious. Market is forming similar kind of patterns which it formed the last trading session. And what happened? Market exactly behaved like this. Exactly. I predicted this fall over here. Now, how I predicted this? I want to answer this to you all so that you can also understand. First important thing was market was near a level where we had a previous fall. It was the intraday level also for the fall also, and the yesterday level also. So this was analysis number one, that there is a key level. There might be a supply at this level. This is one thing which I should keep in mind. Then also some rejections. Price action says everything. You can see some rejections over here, a base created over here. Still market gave a breakout. Whether there was strength in the breakout, the answer was no. Market price created a higher high, but the strength indicator did not created a higher high. Then it gave a pullback to the previous zone. This was one of the signals that yes, my analysis is going right. The market is respecting the channel as well, the channel which has been working as a resistance for so many times. Market को यहाँ से गिरना चाहिए, and the chart was saying this. It was not my emotion. It was the analysis was saying this. I have so many reasons to say that market can fall from here. And उसके बाद क्या हुआ? Market actually fall. So many people who would have been in profit, अगर उन्होंने अपने दिमाग की ना सुनी होती, दिमाग की सुनी होती, दिल की ना सुनी होती, charts को समझा होता, would have exited in profits. But most of them turned their profits into losses. And this is what psychology you need to work upon. This I cannot teach. No one can teach. You can teach to yourself. Now let us discuss what can happen tomorrow. Not taking much of more time. We'll be discussing every time frame. There is an importance of discussing every time frame today. I'm going to tell you what is the importance. Why are we discussing? On the weekly time frame, like 2 months ago, I told you that market is forming a broadening pattern. Broadening pattern is somewhat like this. Market is forming a kind of this pattern, and I see the pattern. If we draw it clearly, so I see it coming somewhere at this range. This I told you like 2 months back. Market exactly doing that, but it is not something that we want this for tomorrow. Why I am showing you this for tomorrow is you can see that market over here in this candle made a bearish candle. Then on the next candle was an insider candle. Then the third candle over here is not able to break below the high of the previous green candle. Let me zoom out and show it to you. हम hide कर देते हैं सारे drawings को so that you can see it clearly. Yeah. Now you can see that this candle was a breakdown candle. Let me highlight that for you. Let me select a pen first. Yeah. This candle was a breakdown candle. Then this candle was an inside candle. Now this candle, which we only have tomorrow's day, is not able to break below this high, or we can so say close below this high. What is this level? Why is this level working so? The entire week market has not been able to break below the high of the previous week candle. So is this an important area? The answer is yes. What is that? This area? This area is 15,700, you can say. So market is not able to break below the previous high of the previous weekly candle. So 15,700 अगर इस हफ्ते भी break नहीं होता कल के दिन, so this is something positive. Till the time 15,700 is not broken, we are technically creating a higher high and a higher close also. That is the previous close से ऊपर close. This is the importance of weekly chart today because we are already at the end of the week. Now let us go to the daily time frame and let me tell you what the chart is speaking. Let us hide the drawing. Let us see the chart clearly. After seeing the daily chart, I can say that market is confused. Why I can say that market is confused? Just focus at the last green candle, what it is showing. Let me go to the this chart and tell you very clearly. You can see the market formed a double bottom pattern. Then it is over here ranging in this range from so many days and spending some time over here. Why I say it is confused? Just look at the third candle. The third candle or the last candle which it formed today is, it formed somewhat like this. It has a very small body and wick on the upside. For the people who don't know what this candle means, it means the price opened over here, closed over here. It went up, it was sent down by the bears. It went down, it was sent up by the bulls. What does this show? This shows the fight. They don't know where to go. So one very important point, the high and low, this point and the low of this candle is the ultimate range which can decide the sentiments of the market. I'm again repeating, these 2 points are the latest support and resistance which can define the sentiments of the market. Either way, we have a breakout, we can have a decisive one. Okay? But we will discuss in detail how to trade all this. Let us go to the hourly time frame to understand this better. 5 minutes more and we are done with the technical analysis. Now on the chart, what you can see is, I have already told you that market is forming this kind of pattern. Let me draw that for you. On a 5-minute time frame, I will be giving you all the levels also, but I am discussing the chart and clearing the chart to you. The chart was forming over till here, was forming a pattern of higher high and higher low, but over here it has gone into a kind of a triangle pattern which you can clearly see. Earlier this area over here was working as a support and a resistance. Now this area over here has shifted to a higher support. How I can say that this is a higher support? Because twice market tried to break down below this level. The level is 15,780. Market tried twice to break below down this level but failed. So इस level को हम इस तरह से एक area के रूप में identify कर लेंगे. So this is also one of the important support which market has created. Right now SGX Nifty is negative and there is very high possibility that we opened below this support, tomorrow we open below the support. I'll tell you now how to trade. Now we have identified all the key levels. We know that this is the key level because this was working as a resistance, now as a support. Now market has created another support. Now let us go to the trading analysis, that what can happen tomorrow. Why I studied all this? Because now I know everything about Nifty 50, what it's doing on 5 minutes, what it's doing on hourly, daily and weekly. My bias is very much clear. I know what to do. What are the key levels? Now let us go to the trading time frame and discuss what Nifty 50 is doing. For that, I'll be bringing back my drawing. Now we are in a mid of a range. The range clearly tells us that market is following this level. Let us go to the hourly level and mark that key level which we identified on hourly. One more important thing I'll tell you guys. Kindly be with me. Yeah. So what I am doing is I am marking a key level over here. I'll key level like this. I'll tell you the importance. This is the key level which market was not able to break below today in intraday basis. It tried twice, but we had buying pressure from downside and it made it to close on the upside. Let me show you line chart. The line chart clearly shows that this level is an important level, right? You can use the line chart and get the price action very clear. ठीक है, अब चलते हैं 5 minutes पे, that what can be the possible scenario tomorrow. Zoom out करते हैं इसको थोड़ा सा, zoom in sorry, and समझने की कोशिश करते हैं कि अगर मार्केट कल कैसे खुली तो कैसे काम करना है हमने कल मार्केट के अंदर. एंड गाइस, दीज आर नॉट ट्रेडिंग एडवाइसेस. आपने इतनी डिटेल में किसी यूट्यूब चैनल को पेन लेते हुए नहीं देखा होगा. इट्स मी ओनली आई थिंक हु टेक सो मच ऑफ पेन फॉर यू पीपल, बिकॉज the reason is I'm not doing this for my earning. I'm a chartered accountant by profession, earning very good, working with a very good company. This is my passion, which I have been teaching people from a very long time, and I'm continuing that. This is a very good platform in which I can teach people what I have been doing from the last 5 years, right? So now let us discuss what can happen tomorrow. Probable scenario is that market opens gap down. If market opens gap down over here somewhere near low of the channel, there are every chances that market might face a resistance from this level or this level which has been created as a resistance today. Till the time market opens gap down and does not crosses this level, which is the new level which we have identified, we are not going for CE trade in any case, even if it's open over here, because the trend has changed to negative. We are creating lower highs totally in this range, and if market opens gap down, the sentiments will be confirming that the trend is negative. That's why we have opened gap down. So till the time this new area is not closed on the upside, we are not looking for a CE in any case. Now if market opens gap down and start moving upwards, I will suggest you to kindly see some rejections at this level, because if we understand the trend, so trend is also saying this thing only, that the trend is following this way only, that the probable movement can be like this. Market went above like this, went down after a gap down, create a resistance at this level and then down. This can be the probable scenario. Market can form this kind of N pattern. N pattern इस तरह से बना सकती है market कल के दिन. So I will request you to take some resistance, consider some resistance at this level, then take a PE trade, keeping a stop loss immediately above this area. So this was the importance of the area which I marked you on the charts. Now what if market opens flat? Let us discuss the another scenario as well. If market opens gap down, somewhere over here and breaks this channel, market opens somewhere over here and breaks this channel to a downside, don't sit into a PE immediately. Why I am saying this is, kindly see this level. This level was working as a resistance. Again, this level was working as a support. We will wait for the market to break below this level. What is this level? Let us mark on the charts. Let us see that what is this level. This level is 15,620. Till the time market does not goes below 15,624, you can say specifically, we are not going to take a PE, and it needs to close below this, because right now we will be changing a major trend which was a hourly uptrend which is slowly changing. ठीक है, तो इसके नीचे हम सोचेंगे PE लेने का, and market अगर यहाँ से रिजेक्शन देती है इस जगह से, then also we can consider. Now what if market opens gap down? कुछ होता है ऐसा कि gap down खुल जाए. So till the time market does not crosses above this level, the level which we have marked new today, this area over here, you can mark it on your screen as it is. Till the time market does not crosses above this level, we are not sitting into a CE, even if it's a gap down, right? This level is automatically shifted. I don't know how. Let me shift it down again. You can draw it on your screen on your own, guys. Now, what if market opens flat? If market opens flat, the decision will be same. If market opens somewhere over here, I am expecting this to continue. If it has to move up after opening flat, it has to give you some rejections, create a base over here, and then only move up. So CE के लिए कल के लिए chances बहुत कम है. Only reason which we can take CE is that market opens flat, consolidate here a bit, and then break out on the upside. The first target then again shall be the upper range of this trend, and then this major key area. So this is all about Nifty 50 for tomorrow. Guys, stay cautious. We can see a trend change again to the downside. That's not like I am saying this, the chart is saying this. There is weakness. You can see it over here, that entire place over here, the chart was creating a pattern like this. Then it created a double top pattern like this, took a support. Then the next time it was not able to break above this previous high. Now again it has created a inverted head and shoulder kind of a pattern. Okay, so there is weakness 1, weakness 2, weakness 3. There is weakness. Market has created so many resistance on the top. This is a resistance which comes afterward. There are so many resistance which has been created by the market. So when market falls, it keeps on creating resistance at the top, and it gets very difficult to break above the next resistance or the previous resistance which market created. So there is negativity. Charts say this. I don't say this. If you read the chart in some other manner, you can trade it in that way, because this is only for your learning purposes. Yes, people do earn with my trading techniques, but my motive is make you learn. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till that time, take care.